Hi guys, welcome to another episode of pattern drafting and me doing my thing. Anyway guys, so that block bodice that I had made earlier previously in the other video, I am going to use this particular bodice to create a cowl neck top, a basic cowl neck top. I can rock it with jeans, with ties, with skirts, with anything I want, shorts, whatever. So guys, let's jump into it. And I don't have a very soft fabric. I'm working with a crepe fabric. It's kind of thick, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to be using. But yeah, I know it's going to turn out really cute, and it's going to be warm for the warm weather. If you're going somewhere cold, it's going to be perfect on your jeans or tights or whatever. Yeah, so it depends on the length of the bodies that you want to use. Here I'm using 25, so that's exactly what I'm going to get. It's going to get to my hip level. So guys, let's jump into it. So here, what you see me doing, I'm duplicating the block bodies we had created in the previous video. I'm adding 3 cm on each side, and on the side seam I'm going to add 3 cm also and take it all the way down to make it a straight curve. So here you can see I'm taking the arm, doing exactly what I'd done before, just to create a straight bodice piece. As you can see, it's just a straight bodice. It goes down, there's no curve, you're not taking your waist, you're just going straight down from your armhole after taking the 3 cm down to your hip. So over here I'm just indicating some holes to be able to get the line out for my bust span measurement. It's really simple. You're just going to duplicate what you already have. It's better for you to create a new block bodice each time, but I'm just using what I had worked with before. Then go ahead and cut it, and I repeat the same thing at the back. So for my top, I'm not using any zip, I'm not using any buttons. I'm just going to put my head through it and wear my top. So here, what you see me doing is I want to get the drape for my cowl neck. So I'm taking 4 cm from the side arm down to the neck, and I'm taking another 4 cm from that previous 4 cm I had taken to make it 8 cm. Then I'm going to go down to the armhole where I have my notch. I'm going to add 2 cm to that and go back to my side go back to the center front of my top, and I punch in 7 cm and then 14 cm and 21 cm. Now, why am I doing that? That is to connect my cowl neck drapes. From that previous 7 cm I had taken, I'm going to connect it to the 4 cm at the shoulder, and then I'm going to connect the 14 cm to the 8 cm I've taken at the shoulder, and then I'm going to connect the 21 cm to connect to the arm that I had taken 2 cm upwards, and that will give us the cowl drape. So it depends on how deep you want your cowl drape to be. So here I'm going to rule out the lines at the neck, from the neck to the center front, and from the center front to the armhole, to create our neck panels for us to be able to spread and create the exact look we want for our cowl neck. So over here we're going to slash our panels open to spread them, so we can be able to get the feel of how the how the spread is going to look when we put it all together. So we're going to go ahead and cut. Yes, so we go ahead and we spread it open and make sure you have a paper under that you're going to use to create your new panel. So the next thing we are going to do is connect the shoulder neck to the original center front of the top. And while we are at that, we're going to notice that the line is going to go through some of our panels, but that is nothing to worry about because we have excess. We have extra, so that is just excess that we're cutting out. So make sure you put your sellotapes to hold your paper down so it doesn't move and it doesn't disturb your measurements and pattern. So here what you see me doing is I am trying to get my facing for my front piece. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold the paper and then I'm going to connect the neck to the facing so that when I'm sewing it doesn't look funny, it doesn't look correctly. So and I'm using 2 inches for this particular facing. So here you go to the neck part and then you fold it and you create like a mark connecting the neck to the top. This is to create a facing for your neck part, and when you're doing it, make sure that it aligns with the neck curve. It's not just straight, and then you measure it and straighten out the lines before cutting. Yes, so whilst we've gotten all that together, we are going to go ahead and cut out all the excess on the side. And like I said, don't worry about the extra panels that you're taking out. Just make sure you get your arm correctly, your neck correctly, and your center front, and every other thing else is going to fall in place. So over here, I'm comparing my back piece and my top piece to make sure everything is equal and it's perfectly done. So here I'm just making sure my fabric and my back pattern and my front pattern match. So I'm putting it together to see how it looks. Make sure you cut it on a fold. Your front block should be cut on a fold. Your front pattern should be cut on fold, and your back pattern should be cut on fold. So you would just open it up, or if you want your back pattern to have zip, then you can, slash that into 2. So guys, here is what it looks like, basically. So for me, I used a thick crepe fabric because that's what I had available and that's what I could work with. So if you're using something a lot freer, it would be totally different. But yeah, so remember the 4 cms we got on the neck. Can you see it? It's very obvious. And then this one on the bust, can you see? So if you wanted to keep going all the way down, you just keep connecting those lines. Okay, so guys, I really hope you enjoyed this and make sure you like and you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye. Go ahead and pin it. So pin the neck together to the arm. Make sure everything is equal to know how the top is going to come out. Can you see, guys? It's so easy. Then we go ahead and we sew them together, making sure that your seams are straightly sewn in and neatly done.